Joining me now is South Australian Senator Alex Antic. Alex, you've caused a lefty meltdown in the past few days after you pipped shadow frontbencher Ann Ruston to the top of the Senate ticket in South Australia. The ABC's Patricia Karvelas called you a hard right backbench senator who has knocked off SA's most senior female Liberal. How dare you win a Democratic vote? And then we had this from Labor Minister Catherine King.
We've seen in recent days those opposite knock off their most senior woman in South Australia for their Senate ticket in favour of a man who's a COVID conspiracist and thinks and frankly is also a Putin apologist. No wonder they're backing Russia on fuel efficiency standards, frankly.
What is it about you that scares them so much? Is it that you're a straight white male oozing toxic masculinity, or the fact that you're actually a conservative with some real principles?
Hard right, far right. I saw a great meme Elon Musk tweeted today with a guy doing a song about, how people who traditionally were just, kind of traditional conservatives are now all far right and hard right, and it's so true. I don't really know. We saw a fairly predictable meltdown from the swamp media, and you expect that, but they've got someone to take aim at now, and so be it. I mean, the reality of the situation is this was a perfectly fair Democratic vote of the Liberal Party. I'm extremely honoured to lead the ticket, I have to say. It's a huge honour. I think from our side of politics, this is just another example of how we have to continue to shrug off this identity politics narrative. It's a grievance narrative. It really has no basis in fact. I mean, in South Australia alone, the last 4 legislative councils, so state upper house seats, have gone to women. That hasn't happened by design. It's happened because they were actually the best people for the job. And we go round and round in circles on this, merit-based argument. We just got to ignore it. The other thing is, Rita, I just don't care. So it's just, so they can say what they like. They say everything else. I get called hard right, far right, all those other names. Who cares? Whatever.
That is a good way to approach it, and not to play by their rules. And I think the Liberals are too often guilty of doing just that. But Minister Catherine King wasn't done with you yet. She also had this to say.
Actions like that actually matter. They matter for the decisions that are made around the cabinet table. They matter in terms of the decisions that are made around the party room. I am very proud to be part of a government that is promoting the economic and social interests of women. Those opposite have got a lot to learn.
Now, it's very interesting, all this talk about female representation and womanhood from a mob who cannot tell you what a woman is. And if you ask them to answer that question, they would be very confused indeed.